that's not going to stop him talking bad about him and spreading rumors. And I mean, that is the kind of stuff that damages, I think, is when there's terrible things being said and repeated, and this whole mentality of someone, a negative mentality that you're spreading about someone else. I mean, that's bullying too. You don't even have to be saying something to their face. If you're doing it behind their back, you're bullying.
Morning, guys. It is bright and early in the morning. April, how'd you sleep?
I actually slept good for the first time, which is sad because Zade's having a hard time at school. I probably shouldn't have slept good because I got a call from the principal. So just a little backstory on this. There's been, like, not the last school we were in, but 2 schools ago when we moved. Zade had a really hard time at school. We actually ended up having to homeschool him for the last 3 months of school last year. And the main problem was that there was a group of kids at school that were treating him really poorly. They were ganging up on him and calling him a bully, and like they literally convinced him that he was a bully and that bad person, and it was really, really bad for him. Like he was turning into it, what they were calling him. And so we had to pull him out and build him back up. And I mean, he's a good kid, but if you treat him bad and he starts to get upset, he acts out. And the kids just didn't understand, like nobody really understood what was going on. Like looking back at it, I totally see what happened. But even back then I was just like, what's going on? Why is he acting like this? Well, we pulled him out and he was fine after that at home. And then when he went to this new school even, he was fine. Like I never once got a call saying like Zade's being a bully or Zade got in a fight or hit someone. Like it didn't happen. And it's been 6 months in school. So, or like this whole year so far. The worst his teacher ever said was like he's having a hard time focusing during math time, and it's just during math time. Like I know that he's not a bad kid, you guys. Okay, so he's been at this new school for 3 days. And I already got a call from the principal, and it was all the same stuff from the other school. And I was just like, what happened? Anyway, there's a kid there. He said there's the same kids there. I am so upset, you guys. This kid that we pretty much moved away from our house for, not really, but one of the big reasons we were like, oh, it's so good that we're getting away because Zade needs to get out of this situation. The kid moved into this school. So now the same thing's happening. He's like, he hurts Zade's feelings, calls him a bully, starts teasing him. And then the kid never gets in trouble. Like, I'm having to tell the principal about this because he's like just using verbal abuse. And then when Zade has enough of it and gets fed up and he goes over there and pushes him or something because he's just like sick of getting verbally abused all day, Zade's in the office and in trouble, and the other kid, like, nothing. Because Zade doesn't tell on him. He's scared of him. Like, he'll just sit there and, like, he'll just shut up. And the principal told me that. She's like, he wouldn't even talk to me. He just shut up. I was like, oh, my gosh. And then when he told me the kid's name, and I said, is it the same one from your other school? He's like, yes.
So here we go again. So we're going to try not to think about that so we can have fun, and we'll do that's not a whole lot we can do from here right now.
No, right now I told the principal that it's not safe for Zade to go to school until we figure it out. So he's not going to school today because I'm not sending my son to a toxic situation for him to be bullied into thinking that he's a bully. Like, that's not safe for anyone. So he's staying home until we figure it out. And
so right now, Courtney Lundquist is almost here. We're going to do a collab with her. She lives down here. And so yeah, watch for that on the Hair channel coming up.
You guys, I just met Courtney Lundquist. Is that how you say it? The last name? Yeah. Lundquist. I just met her for the first time, and we're going to do a collab video right now. I'm so excited. And this is the first time
I've ever met another YouTuber.
Can you guys believe that? That's crazy.
How many have you met?
Well, I live in Utah.
Everyone,
like, I've met a lot of YouTubers. But she is like the best. You guys got to go check out her channel. It's Spread and Sunshine.
It's just Courtney Lundquist. Oh, now. I changed it. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. Okay, so Courtney Lundquist. Is there anything special on the end of it? How they find you, or just type in that?
Just type in.
Tell them why they should subscribe to you. What's so awesome about your channel?
She is awesome. She does all beauty. She even does cute like decorating tips and stuff.
DIY stuff.
Yeah, cute stuff. You will love her, and I like that your other channel was Spreading Sunshine because like she's so happy and cute all the time. And Florida. Oh yeah, and Florida's kind of sunny, but she's sunny. So we're done with Courtney's hair, you guys.
Here's the final hairdo.
Look how fun. She's got his mohawk going on. And she's got her lights and she's heading out. So we're gonna go and register and
See you guys later.
Courtney.
Bye.
Hey, see ya. Bye.
One day, then
We're starting. A while ago, right? I tried to live my life like I'm dead, basically. Like, in 100 years from now, will I care about this thing that I'm so worried about right now? And it's like, oh, this is such a big deal. But in 100 years from now, I'll be like, oh, that was such a minuscule little thing. Why did I stress over it so much? So when we're kind of like afraid to like let ourselves out there, and people are like, how do you do it? How do you vlog? It's just like, I don't want to regret not doing things because I was scared. Like, I hate fear.
Can somebody please control this guy?
I gotta get my.
He's trying to go somewhere fast.
Don't you hate it when they go on macro focus at first? Hey, I'm on a Segway. This is my biker gang partner. We're a
Run! We just learned about dealing with fangirls, and he's kind of demonstrating, get a Segway, you can run away very easily.
Alright, you guys, we are out here in the beautiful Florida sun enjoying lunch, which you can choose between like 3 things, but we chose nachos and
Chicken strips.
And like we found some friends, Clintus and Tiffany and
Tim
Street, right? Yeah, so it was a great lunch, and now we're gonna go to more classes, I think, right? You have something to say?
I'd say there's Spandy Andy's in the pool right now.
Spandy Andy is getting in the pool. Davey, run, go find him.
I guess this guy's called Spandy Andy, right?
And it's also really cool because the first video I ever made was a haul where I went to the mall and I showed what I got. And now there's people doing Bethany Moda clothing haul videos. Like, that is still surreal.
That is amazing.
Crazy.
At 9 a.m., Swoozy was in this room doing a panel. He has been out here meeting fans non-stop since then. Like, it got out at 10. It is now 4 o'clock, and he has been standing out here the whole time.
He's a trooper.
I cannot believe it. Like, you're incredible. Holy cow. Okay, so you guys, I just found the cutest little family vlogger right here. Tell me your channel name. And I thought it was baloney at first. It's not baloney. Bolanos Bunch. Davis Bolano and Davey and Davis? Yes, Davis. See? It was meant to be. And Rebecca. She's expecting to. When's your due date? August 23rd. And I'm October, August. Only like a couple months apart. So that's going to be awesome.
And you're number 5?
Yeah.
And I'm number 4. This is my 4th.
Whoa, who's that hot mama?
I'm insecure because my hair is flat in the front.
It looks way better now than it has all day. It looks really good right now. That's what I'm saying.
No, you were saying it looks really bad the rest of the day. It did.
Ugh, you can't win. You guys, this has been fun so far. We went to some really good panels today.
Relaxing, actually.
Relaxing. April's been able to sit. How you been
I feel
feeling?
really good. I feel like I'm back to normal, so we're good.
Good.
Should still have a baby in me.
We're going down to hang out at the indoor pool. We had the place to ourselves last night. We're gonna go sit in the hot tub tonight,
Well,
just for
I
a
just
little
stick my
bit.
little
April
feet
just
in.
kind of hangs on the side and warms up her toes. So, because she's in the family way, as my dad would say.
That's so weird.
That's what he says.
And for the record, I do think that is weird.
But yeah, in the family way, I like it. She's in the family way because it's. In the olden days, I think it was offensive to say pregnant, so you say in the family way.
Pregnant was a naughty word.
That was a naughty word, so she's in the family way. But
We just got out of the hot tub and it was really nice again. Like, that's our spot to relax, I think, after a long day, don't you think? We had a fun day today. The panels were good.
Highlight of the day, I'm gonna tell you. We're walking around and some girl's like, hey, sir, excuse me. She's like, I know, you look just like Ricky Dillon, and every time I see you, my heart stops a beat. And
we had a picture with you.
Can we have a picture with you? And I was like,
sure.
Yeah, so you know I'm not Ricky Dillon. You're like, yeah, just because you look like him. And then the friend took it, and then I thought I was done, and then
there was like a line behind
her other friend took it. I was like,
people to take his picture.
So you couldn't see him, but I'm the closest thing to Ricky Dillon.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I don't understand it at all. But then our new idea was get like 4 people to stand in line and take our picture. Just like, hey, I'll pay you $5 to stand in line and take a picture. And then all of a sudden a line forms because they all think we're someone to meet. And then we meet all these people like we are somebody's.
It's starting to get crazy in here because the fans arrived tonight. And
they're all here.
I think tomorrow it's going to get...
They all just want to meet YouTubers.
Like before today, it was all the creators, which if you just call yourself a creator,
no, there was still a lot of fans because they get here early because they want to see their favorite YouTubers come in. I mean, it's a really cool environment. Like where else in the world can you go and like talk face to face and get a hug and a picture from someone that you consider famous? I think it's really cool.
It was fun, yeah. A lot of good panels today. Shay Carl complimented my shoes and my video work.
He's such a character. Like,
he's funny.
He just says it how it is and says whatever he thinks. I don't think there's any filter on that guy, which, like, with that being said, someone with no filter is usually a bad thing, but that's how good of a person he is.
Good person.
That he doesn't need a filter. So I think that's pretty cool. Oh, where else are we going on? Okay, I wanted to tell you guys about the principal. I talked to the principal. I really like her. I think she's great. We're trying to figure out what to do to try to get Zade and this other boy to be kind to each other pretty much. I mean, along. Yeah, and she actually told me that, like, I was kind of telling her the story, how everything happened, and she was like, oh, that's really good information because it actually follows exactly what his teacher had just told me. She was on the recess duty that day, and she said that Zade was just playing by himself on the monkey bars, and this boy and another boy walked up to him, and they talked for a while, and then a few seconds later, the boys walked up to the teacher and said, Zade hit me, and Zade said these bad things about me, and she was like, no, he didn't. I was watching the whole thing. He didn't do anything to you. Like, they just lied to try to get him in trouble because they like to try to tell him. They like do this thing where they get like a gang of boys together. It's this one boy.
Makes me want to just go.
Oh, but you can't because they're kids. Like, who knows what they're dealing with that they feel like they have to like pick on someone. But that's how he picks on Zade, is that he gets all these other kids to rally around and say like, he's the bully. Let's like be mean to the bully because he's a bully. Like, he feels like he's justified in being unkind because he calls him a bully. Like, it's the weirdest way to bully someone. Like, it's so bizarre to me because you're being a bully by telling someone they're a bully, and then getting everybody to bully the bully.
There's so much going on with bullies right now. Like, everybody's like, oh, it's a bully, but really they're being the bully by calling someone a bully. That's kind of like this specific problem is kind of caused by all of that because they feel justified in being unkind to someone because they're a bully, which he's not even a bully. Like, he's a sweet kid. In the last school that he was at, 2 schools ago, he had a couple times where he would get upset and like lash out and like maybe hit someone or something. So these kids saw that and they're like, he's a bully, and kind of went crazy with it and turned it into this horrible thing where they were bullying him. So we moved schools, everything was great. None of that happened at all, like not even a little bit. And the 2 days back at this other school, and this weird kid that was at the 2 schools before, like, I mean, it's just, what are the odds? For some reason, God is saying, you guys, like, maybe we needed to be in this situation again to help this kid that's actually doing the bullying. Like, maybe there's a lesson for him to be learned. I don't know, but for some reason, he's in the same school again as our kid, and we have to deal with this situation. So the principal was really great, receptive, and she is going to help us work through it, and hopefully we can get these boys to be kind to each other, because I'm not one to be like, oh, my kid's totally 100% innocent. He did nothing wrong. I'm sure Zade said some mean things back to him when he came up and started saying stuff to him. I'm sure he's not completely innocent.
I mean, but he's a little kid and he's still learning how to be kind to people even when they're jerks to you. So we are doing our best to teach him that, and I think
we'll keep you guys updated on it. We kept him home from school today. It's hard when we're not home.
Yeah,
so we'll
I
have
just
to wait
told
till I
the
get back so we
principal.
can kind of handle the situation.
And she agreed with me. She said, no, I totally agree. Because after I told her the whole situation, she was like, that's fine. Wait till you get back in town and we can figure out how to take care of it. But it's just, I mean, he missed one day of school, but I feel like it was safer than sending him somewhere that was not safe, you know? So
that's it. Comment
away from
below
home.
if you have any suggestions.
Yeah, I mean, my only thought is we got to get them to find something that they like about each other. You know, like maybe invite this kid over.
Maybe I can buy him off.
Or
pay him $10.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe if they could become friends. I mean, I've been in situations before in school where there's like a little bit of an enemy kind of situation going on, some competition with somebody maybe, and then once you step back and realize you have something in common, we've become friends. Like, it's happened before. I'm not saying that will happen, but that's my hope. That's like the best case scenario in this situation, because I don't know how you can possibly get these two boys to not like each other and not do this. Like,
we can cancel him,
because even if I mean, you can threaten and be unkind and like say this and this and this, all these mean things, and say never touch my kid again, but that's not going to stop him talking bad about him and spreading rumors. And I mean, that is the kind of stuff that damages, I think, is when there's terrible things being said and repeated, and this whole mentality of someone, a negative mentality that you're spreading about someone else. I mean, that's bullying too. You don't even have to be saying something to their face. If you're doing it behind their back, you're bullying. Like, keep people's names sacred. Keep people's names safe. Like, if you're talking bad about someone, in a way, you're being a bully. So think about it that way. Next time you have the urge to like talk and put someone's name in a not safe zone, realize that that's not okay, and that you're doing a form of bullying. So
all right, let's end this jazz. Thanks for coming along playlist day number 2 with us, guys.
Was there anything else we needed to say? I went off on a bully tangent.
That was way more than we needed to
say. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do some meetups. They'll be really fun.
Good night, guys.
Good night.